How you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the corner right here. We are talking about the Wednesday Night Wars, and this is your AEW version episode of the corner of the Wednesday Night Wars. And man, it didn't disappoint. Starting out, Young Bucks, starting out, man, coming out to the ring. Not even to the ring yet. They get to the ramp, and they get jumped by 3 members of Dark Order. You know, and then of course Uno and Grayson, they come out, and then were the 2 people they were going to take on. It was a great match. I gave it 3 stars, 3.5 stars. Young Bucks, I did. I know I got low this time because it was entertaining, but it could have been better. It could have been better to me. I don't know about Ryan. To me, it could have been better. I was a little disappointed in it, but you know, I don't know. It was just weird. You know, just to have the Dark Order, and I don't know, it was just weird to me. Young Bucks did end up winning this match, though. They did win this match. Yeah. I mean, surprisingly did. Well, not surprising, but the reason why I'm saying surprising is because they had 5 members of the Dark Order out there, and they still won this match. They got lucky, man, on that. I'm telling you what, seriously, I did give it 3.5 or 3 stars, 3.5 stars. You know, I went too keen on it. But tell me what you think about it.
Man, I loved it. I loved it from start to finish.
There you go.
It was great.
We don't always agree.
It had so many spots. Well, I'm not going to say so many. It had quite a few spots in it where you were jaw dropping.
Right.
There was a point in the match where one of the
was Matt Jackson
I don't know which Jackson. Yeah, where he did the swan dive off the stage. There was another one where you have Evil Uno does a move where he does a neck breaker and he has a referee hold a leg.
Oh, yeah.
And then
that's one of his signatures.
You got Stu Grayson walking off shoulders and heads to do it Hurricane Rana.
Look, I'm not saying it wasn't entertaining.
Folks. Where are you gonna see it?
Yeah.
Show me a WWE match where you've seen that. Yeah, you can't find it. I guarantee you can't find it.
Lucha House Party?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm just messing around.
Maybe on the blueprint. So I would give it 4. I think it was one of the show stealers. And we've talked about their tag team division before. It is bar none the best in my opinion.
Right.
And you could disagree, but in my opinion, the best you're gonna find anywhere.
I think
this match.
I think their tag team division is totally awesome too. It rocks, man.
Another great way to start a show. I mean, if you're turning on a channel and you've never seen it before, and you want to know what AEW is about as far as their tag team division goes, this match right here.
I have to agree with that.
It's proof enough.
Their tag team division is bar none better than anything WWE's got right now going on.
So I really liked it. Bottom line, 4 stars.
Well, there you go. 4 stars from him. Next up, you had our boy MJF still campaigning, man. I love this. I love that. It's just so entertaining. Campaigning, you know, it reminds me of he's trying to run for president. I don't know what the hell he's doing. But this dude, he thinks he'll be the better champion on AEW. You know, him and Moxley's got something going on. But, of course, MJF is campaigning. It was funny. He had a lot of shit to say about Moxley. To Moxley, he even laid down on the mat and said, "Here, Moxley, I'll even help you out." He's trying to coerce Moxley to come out. So, you know, all them guys, all the members can jump on Moxley. Moxley's music hits. And you guys know Moxley loves to come to the crowd. So he sent his boys up. Even Wardlow. All of them go up to the crowd. Go ahead. You can finish this line.
I agree with everything you said.
Right.
A couple interesting things about this, though, is one, they did have a shot of the crowd, and it seemed like there were more fans there.
Yeah, they invited some fans this week,
so it's good to see. I don't know if they're
slowly bringing them back,
work there, but it's good to see them start doing that. Another thing you don't see on NXT, Raw or SmackDown. But before this match, or before his conference even went on, there was a shot of him walking in the back, and some guy tried to get in a shot, a member of his cabinet, and he told the guy, "Stay out of my shot." Well, the one time that he was in the WWE, he walked out with Samoa Joe. same thing happened. He tried to get in Samoa Joe's way,
Samoa
and he
Joe pushed
shoved
against
him.
the wall.
So that's the first thing I
That was
thought
when he was in
about.
NXT though. Remember that was when
Oh,
Samoa Joe was the
NXT.
NXT champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when that happened.
But it was
That's
pretty-
how far back that is, guys. There you go.
It was pretty funny. And MJF, we've said it before.
Yeah.
One of the best talkers, along with Chris
Oh,
Jericho,
definitely.
in AEW. So
I agree.
any promo that they have, you can't go wrong. And it's the same with Moxley. After he came out and surprised him, he went in the back for however long, and he cut a promo too. So
Well, tell him what happened about Moxley. What happened with Moxley?
he came out and did the Paragon
but
shift.
Yeah, but he didn't come out to the
No,
crowd.
he came straight through the
The entrance.
through the entranceway,
And,
and he was pretty fired up.
MJF didn't even know he was behind him.
No,
That was funny.
No.
He got him good, man. He
he
surprised him,
did.
Jeff.
He did. He took it very well.
Yeah, paradigm shift. Man, curtains. Good night.
So-
Next up, man, we had another match for TNT Championship. The brand new TNT Championship looks far more better than it did before. It's gold now, and it's also got the AEW really looking sharp. The title actually looks a lot better. Going against Scorpio Sky, man, what a great match this was. I gave this match 4 stars. I thought it was good.
It was an okay match to me. I think I went into it only because I watched Dark the week before, and Scorpio cut an awesome promo on
Yeah.
himself. So I went into it expecting a lot more from him. See, this is a point where we talked about the first match,
Yeah.
and he gave it 3, and I gave it 4.
Yeah, so I'll go back
This
for it.
is another instance where
I
I would
give
give
four
it
and
3.
you give 3.
Just because I was really hoping that Scorpio Sky would either pull out a W or show a little more.
No, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I gave this match a 4 stars. To be honest, man, Cody did win this match. He did retain the title, but the reason why that my 3.5 went over to 4 is because the referee Mike Chioda is now in AEW. See what happened?
Yeah.
Vince McMahon fired him, and that was a head referee in WWE.
Yeah,
That was your lead referee, but Vince fired him. Guess where he went? AEW, and his first match refereeing was the TNT Championship. Good to see Mike Chioda back on TV. That was awesome. That's why I gave it 4 stars. Tell me what you guys think about that. See if you guys agree. I don't know. So that was why.
But after this match was over, they're standing in the ring, and who shows up on the Titantron? Brody Lee with the old belt,
With the old belt.
telling Cody that after I beat you next Saturday, you could have the old one back, and I'll take the new one.
Speaking of that, Saturday.
So yeah.
Now they have. Remember back in the day, man, when they had WCW Saturday Night? Dude, AEW evidently is going to be doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Bringing it back Saturday Night Wrestling.
So, I don't know where they're going with Cody. I don't know how long they're going to keep the belt. It seems like the dude's had the belt forever.
When are they going to pull the cord?
I'm really, really interested to see him and Brody Lee go. If that's, and he even said it in the promo.
Yeah.
If he has a belt, it makes the Dark Order a little more respectable. 'cause
Right, it really
he
does.
feels right now they're getting no respect, which is kind of weird because
See,
they're
I don't see
on,
why they're not,
they're on
because-
the Dynamite shows more than
Right.
most people. So
And I don't know why they're not getting disrespect. Because like you said, the first match to you was awesome. The
Yeah,
Dark Order was
yeah.
in it. So, yeah. So I don't know. Man, I just don't know. Scorpio Sky, man, he showed me something. He was really good in this match. Now he's 7-2, and of course, Cody's 18-1 now because he won. It's going to be interesting to see where they go with this, and I'm looking for him to pull the strings on this Horseman group, dude. I don't know what they're going to do, who's going to be in it, when it's going to happen. This is all rumored.
yeah,
And of course, Cody's going to turn. He's going to be a heel with Arn or Tully, which I don't know if it's going to be Arn Tully because later on in the program, that was a
we'll
whole
get to that.
situation
We'll
there.
get
Yeah.
to that. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. But anyway, your next match up was, I gave this match a 4 stars. 2, Jurassic Express going against the tag team champions, Paige and Omega, defending the titles against Jurassic Express here. Great match. And I'm going to tell you, man, I thought this was going to be the end of your boys, dude. I thought this was going to be the end of the title reign. But, man, it wasn't. They had Paige and Omega once again, dude. What the hell's up with Marco Stunt? Why does he always get up on top of the ring?
I don't know. Between
Well, Omega kicks his ass every time he gets up there. And you know what? That was funny to see it happen because if you look over while Omega is whooping Marco Stunt's ass, if you look over at Paige, he's laughing his ass off. He loves that.
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you one person besides Jurassic Express that was not fond of him was Ross. He was telling people that the ref needs to get him out there. What's the ref doing? He's not paying attention. But as far as the match goes, man, I'd give it 4-2.
Yeah.
I mean,
I thought it was a great
I'm
match. It was
I'm
entertaining.
a Hangman Page guy, so any match he's in, I might raise the bar a little bit. And even if they would have lost, I wouldn't have felt bad because I like Jurassic Express too.
Yeah.
When it came to, Luchasaurus,
He's a big
before the match started, he looked in the camera. He thanked his mom.
Yeah.
He also said that it only took 600 or 65,000 years for a dinosaur to get a shot. So
Yeah, something like
hopefully
that.
he doesn't have to wait that much longer to get another one. But overall, I'd give it 4.
Speaking
Thought it
of
was
that-
a great match.
Yeah.
They got I just keep going back to it because it's so true.
Right.
Especially to on this episode where it was Tag Team Appreciation Night. I
Yeah.
mean,
And you had
what
two
other
great
company-
tag team matches. You
what
did.
other company can throw a Tag Team Appreciation Night and have
With
quality
great tag
matches?
teams.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
have quality matches like you saw on this show. So.
Well, see, the first match to me, like I said, was only 3 stars. I mean, and I put this one at 4 stars because, and that's kind of odd because, man, I'm a really big Young Bucks fan. I'm telling you, I'm big. But Paige
He's a
and
3-star worth. person.
yeah, so that's crazy. But for this match to go over top for me, the first match, it's kind of weird. I don't know. But yeah, I did put this match at 4 stars. Paige and Omega still your tag team champions. But speaking of Jurassic Express, I'm hearing they're supposed to push Jungle Boy. Give him that nudge. Give him the shot. Do something
Not
for
a
him.
surprise.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's already fought Jericho for the belt once.
Yeah, if
so-
you guys don't know who Jungle Boy is, Jungle Boy Jack Perry, and yes, I did say that name right. Perry meaning the son of the late Luke Perry from 90210, if you guys know who he is. There you go. Next up, man, we had a little segment, Tag Team Appreciation Night. FTR, Young Bucks in the ring, along with the Brainbusters, 2 of the 4 Horsemen, Arnaz, Tully Blanchard, and the legendary 80s favorite, the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky and Robert. Great little segment there. They was going back and forth there, bantering back and forth, telling them how great they thought the Rock and Roll Express was, how they looked at the Arn and Tully, how they looked at the Rock and Roll Express. The Young Bucks more or less looked up the Rock and Roll Express more than they did Tully and Arn, and of course FTR looked up to Tully and Arn more than they did Rock and Roll Express. So that's how that went. And I'll let you take it from here, man. From there, it was interesting.
One of my favorite parts of the whole thing was when they were doing that Pantern thing, and I forget which member of the Rock and Roll Express started to talk, and
Robert.
Tully took the mic
No,
from
Ricky.
him,
That was
took
Ricky.
the
yeah.
mic from him, and pretty much told everybody to shut the hell up
Ricky
because
Ward, yeah.
the Young Bucks don't have a belt, FTR doesn't have a belt, and the belt's what makes them man.
Yeah.
So that cracked me up because nobody was saying anything once he had the microphone.
Because he's actually speaking the truth.
Yeah. Which
And I think it kind of got underneath FTR's skin and kind of woke him up a little bit.
there's no trophy for second place.
Yeah.
If you're not first, you're last.
Yeah.
Remember that. But I like the segment. At the end of the segment, Sean Spears came out. Sean Spears, yes, he is still alive. He is still part of their company. You don't see him very much, but he's there. When he came out, Arn Anderson said, "I know what's going on." So he left.
Yeah, he do.
And then when he left, I actually thought one of the FTR members was hurt. They got me. They got me. I thought he might have messed up his knee.
His knee again. He told us.
So then they
Great segment.
attacked
The Rock and Roll
they
Express.
attacked the Rock and Roll Express, and
Yeah. That's so because
Double
Young Bucks
team
were
one of
busy.
them.
Because Young Bucks were busy trying to get
Yeah.
Tully and
Yeah.
Sean Spears out of the ring, so they
Which-
wasn't paying attention.
which makes you think if Arn was setting them up, just because he's been part of most of the segments with FTR. So So, and
Something.
then Hangman Page and Kenny Omega came out too, and they were looking really confused, like why in the world. So I don't know.
But
Overall,
it was funny because FTR was outside the ring and they were having an interaction with Paige. Paige was talking to them like these friends. But Omega wanted to get in, they had Omega does not like FTR.
yeah.
They don't
So,
like each other.
we'll
So,
see. Like we've
This
said
is gonna
before,
lead
they need to, if they're gonna do it,
yeah.
if they're gonna do it soon, I should say, before All Out, they need to start really getting into work. Who's gonna be in it? If they're not, and they're
I'm
trying
telling
to
you who's gonna be
draw
in
it
it.
out
I already know who's gonna
for
be in it.
even longer, and just wait till All Out and just bam, All Out's here into the show. You got your
Right.
new stable, and that's how you want to go out. That's how you.
To
go
me,
out.
I think I already know who's going to be in it. It's going to be your TNT champion, Cody Rhodes, alongside Arn Anderson. And FTR is going to be your new AEW Tag Team Champions. And why that's going to happen is because that is when the faction is going to be formed. That's when your boy Adam Page is going to turn on Kenny Omega. And they're going to lose the titles to FTR. Watch, Marvel Word, it's going to happen. Guarantee it, man.
Another prediction. Another
It's
prediction.
going to happen. I mean, that's my prediction on how the Horsemen is going to get together or whatever.
Save the video, like the video.
Yeah.
Save it at this moment. If it doesn't happen,
Then there you go.
he's
My
the
bad.
person to blame.
Yeah. Anyway, next up you had Sheeta, your women's champion, AEW women's champion, going against a new up-and-coming wrestler, her debut, Heather Monroe. Squash match, 2 stars. Sheeta destroyed her. That was it.
I really got not much to say on this.
Sorry.
Only because, like I've said a million times, you can press the record button and rewind it because I've said it before. Until they get top talent in their women's division, any women's division match to me, if it doesn't have Sheeta or Big Swole in it, is not is a dud.
Or
But-
Nyla, or Becky.
What? I knew it was coming. Can't get through a video without it coming. But I have watched AW Dark, and some of the teams that are in that tag team tournament that they're
the
doing.
Nightmare Sisters.
Ah,
You don't like
no
that?
Nightmare Sisters. Have shown some promise, and they do have some young women that they are debuting. One is Paul Ellerton's daughter that
Rachel
actually,
Ellering.
yeah, that actually looks like she's got her stuff together. So
Yeah.
I
She's
would
actually really
I would
good.
say they're still pretty far out to have a competing women's
Yeah.
division, but it's good to see that they're trying.
WWE's got the
They're
better women's
trying.
division right now. I'm thinking
Bar
WWE,
none.
yeah.
Bar none.
But Rachel Ellering, if you guys don't remember her, she was actually part of the NXT. She's NXT. She was part of the Mae Young Classic. Rachel was at one time, along with Ty Conti. And Tainara Conti, she's actually part of that tournament with.
She is.
And man, they're doing really good, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. So her and I forgot her
Eva
brother's
Lise.
name. What?
No,
Her
no,
brother's
no,
not
never
Eva
mind,
Lise.
never mind.
Yeah.
She's in it. I'm
But
sorry.
but anyway, that tournament's something crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It's something pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's a lot better than what WWE is doing with their women. But WWE's got the better women. I'll tell you that right now. Next up was your main event for the night, and you will be surprised. I only gave this match 3 stars, and I hate that I did that. I should have gave it 4, but I didn't. Orange Cassidy going 1-on-1 against Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho back in the back before the match happened, talking to the referee Mike Chioda. Wants Mike Chioda to do a favor for him because back 20 years ago, or 18 years ago, Jericho got Chioda's job back to WWE. So there you go. So he wanted to pay a little bit of payback. He wanted Mike to help him out win this match. Mike said he's going to call right down the middle. Chris says, okay, you'll call right down the middle, whatever. We're friends. So Chris thinks Mike Chioda's going to cheat for him. That was not the case. Orange Cassidy, man, what a big victory for him, dude.
Yeah. The biggest one of his career.
Big time. He won this match. I gave it 3 stars. I don't know why. I should have gave it 4.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would give it 3 too. It was another one of those where you had huge expectations of it,
Yeah,
and
that's
it
what
just
it was. I think,
it
to me.
wasn't hitting. It mine anyway. I had really big expectations,
Right.
and it just, I mean,
Don't get us wrong. It was still a great match,
yeah,
man.
yeah. It was good. There was a lot of good heel work going on. from the inner circle and Chris Jericho.
You can't go wrong with Jericho regardless, but you know.
But it didn't hit.
Yeah.
It didn't hit as high as I was hoping.
This
it would.
main event could have been a lot better.
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
yeah.
man, they could have did a lot. They could have did something better with this.
Honestly, in my opinion, 2 matches that were the best out of the whole show was the first one and the tag team championship match. If you're gonna run those were my favorites.
Well, there you go. My favorites are actually the tag team championship match and the TNT championship match. That was my 2 favorites. I thought they were great.
So there you go.
The whole segment with FTR was pretty good too, man.
Yeah,
You know, that was awesome to see that. To see that little to see them turn on the Rock Roll Express. That was crazy. Little heel work there from FTR. I was waiting to see it happen. So now we know, like you said, it could be Arn Anderson set the Rock Roll Express up for that. It could have happened. I don't know. So there you go. I don't know. Tell us what you guys think about this episode of AEW. Did you like NXT better this week or AEW? My personal opinion, like always, AEW did win once again for me. But
I would say they slightly won.
Slightly.
I wouldn't say it was a overwhelming win,
but they did win.
just because, in my opinion, I had higher expectations for the matches. I gave 3 stars. I think they could have been a lot better.
Well, you know.
So, but I would say AEW over NXT a little bit. I wouldn't say they knocked it out of the park, but
To Ryan, they would have knocked out a part of it if it's
no,
2
no,
women.
no, 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 no.
If it's 2 girls showed up, it would have been a knockout.
Listen.
You guys know. Tell them. Pick on about Vicky and Nyla. He loves them, man. Get them.
They were there. I will say they were there. They were in the crowd.
Were they in the crowd? I wasn't paying
Yeah.
attention.
I heard it. You don't even have to see it.
Excuse
you could hear
me,
Vicky
Jerry.
and her cackle, her cougar cackle.
Oh, there you go. But anyway, that was your AEW episode, guys. Again, thanks for joining me and Ryan right here. Sorry Chubbs couldn't be here with us this week for your NXT
Miss you,
review.
Chubbs.
Yeah. But, before we go, I do like to put a shout out because somebody did comment on one of our videos. His name was Matt McCarty. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you so much for watching us and joining us right here. Sorry about the dog barking and going nuts. But thank you for joining us right here each and every week, right here on the corner. Until next time, you guys. Till next week. We'll see you guys right back here on the corner.